Our study tours are not your usual industrial tourism. They're based on accountable learning. So we provide a very structured learning experience, and we take companies to visit organisations who are recognised for operational excellence or who demonstrate best practice. And then we compile key learning points and evaluate how those key learning points can then be applied for the benefit of the organisation back in their own workplace.
Really impressed with the facility, but most impressed by the people there.
I think one of the biggest advantages for us is a great opportunity to find out what other companies are doing.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought they were very, very open. I think their journey is a very interesting one.
I think the thing that impressed me most there was it was very evident, the policy deployment, very visual.
Great new stuff, great refresher for the old stuff.
There's a lot of what we've seen and the lessons we'll take from this, we can take back into Jaguar Land Rover.
Hopefully what we'll get to is, instead of going around and maybe looking at physical equipment and products and tools, the application of lean tools, we'll start to focus on some of the behaviours that we see around the place as well.
I think this week's study tour has been a fantastic experience. I think it gave us the opportunity to break out of our own little silo.
People understood their roles, they knew what they were about, and they understood their contribution to that business's success moving forward.
The bit I really thought was inspirational was at the Survitec.
And they've taken operational excellence to heart, and I think all three organisations have demonstrated different aspects of that.
We had a great week. We visited 3 organisations. The common theme we took away was their engagement of their people.
It's great to manufacture cars, and after a while people find that very exciting, but then it's also exciting to see different things and to generate different learnings. So
it was commitment. They were fully committed to what they were deploying. It wasn't a case of this is the latest process that's being cascaded out to us and we'll just verbatim pass it out. It was something they firmly believed in themselves.
We've all heard of the systems, we've all heard of the tools, we've all used them, but the major difference for me was how the leadership team basically created the environment, created the culture, created the behaviours that utilise those tools effectively.
But probably the most interesting one I found was Copeland, because they're tackling a similar project as we are. New site, new people, and they gave us some insight of how they started off, so that was really particularly useful for us.
I've been in so many manufacturing sites where the management at the top has changed and the culture's changed because it tries to replicate what's being sent down from the top. What I believe we're trying to create here is a legacy, that we create the culture that is right, that transcends the people.
So I think one of the things that we've seen this week is big companies will do it in one way, a small company will do it in another way, but you recognise the uniqueness of the individuals and the organisation and find out what's appropriate for you.
So it's very much about starting with that clear direction, that clear vision, that clear belief in the way we want to operate as a leadership team and the way we want the organisation to operate moving forward.
The study tours provide a really powerful experience, and we hope that the key learning points are actually taken back by the businesses and actually applied through either a strategic review as an input into some visioning activity, or as a key element of their continuous improvement programme.
Moving forward, the future state, what we liked from all 3 companies was their bold promises or their stretch plans from the senior management team that then cascaded all the way through. So it said that this was the vision, and this is the journey we're going to take, and this is how we're going to take the journey.
When we left here at 3:45 and said half us had no chance, you know, seeing where the deputy managed to get him kind of 30 minutes, it's
15 years work and you've summarised it. If it had taken you a wee bit longer.
Inspiration is, I've seen it in absolute bucket loads this week. Fantastic.